Well, g'day again. 3 videos in one day. How's that? There's another quick one. Just a short one. Alright, getting back onto the puttying now. Now that there's no more roll on this thing over and mucking around, I can concentrate on getting the bodywork finished. Alright, just a couple of things I wanted to point out. Sometimes there's just what's the word for it? You just got to put in the elbow grease. You got to put in the effort. There's no substitute for it. Okay. Now, of course, this is such a big area. I suppose probably not that big, but it's not a small area. Anyway, so in order to get this all a uniform shape, see, I could do it, quicker and easier with the sander, but you're just not going to get the shape right. Okay? So, I'm no professional, not even close. Okay, but I'm just going to share what works for me. Okay. Right, so fireboard. I got 2 of these. I got a curved one. Don't really like the curved one. Even on curved surfaces, I prefer to use a flat one. You just got more control. Okay, I got some 40 grit paper, and whenever you have the opportunity, I mean, if you need one sheet of paper and your paint supplies is 30, 50 k's away, well, it's not feasible. You just go to your local hardware, but your local hardware, the paper's absolute crap in compared to what you'll get from a paint supplies. You go to automated paint supplies, you get much better quality paper, lasts longer, cuts faster. It's just well worth going there. Okay. Anyway, so got a fireboard, a 40 grit on. Now, okay, in this area, right? You just keep it flat. You still go in a diagonal mode. When you get to here, you're trying to do this shape as well as this shape. So, like if you just went round like this, you'll get the curve right this way, but vertically it's going to be all over the place. Okay, so you gotta, you go diagonal and then you come back the other way. And that's how you get the shape. And it's the other thing, when you get high spots in metal, don't be afraid to panel beat it after you've put putty in it. You can still do it. Putty's got a fair amount of flex. Now, this part here, because this is actually close to where I've welded the angle, I had to whack it pretty hard. I've actually whacked it too hard. I've gone a bit too low, actually. I might even get in behind there and knock that back out a little bit, just so I'm not wasting putty. But see, in this instance, the putty cracked. See? So, as I said, up here, like I've whacked all that, that. Didn't worry the putty in any way. It's fine. But in here, it did crack. So, just get something. Just dig out the edge where it cracked. Putty over it. Okay. Now, the object at this point is to get it the right shape. It's not to rub out, like, see, there's a low spot here. You can tell the difference in the colour. Now, if I try to rub that out, I'm going to end up with a big hollow. See? So you've got to be able to, learn to recognise, when to stop, when to put more putty in, when to give it a panel beat. That's still high there. I'm going to whack that again. And just see it's still a high spot. And that's right on the welded crease. So I hope I can knock that down. If not, I'm going to have to build it up. It's not much. It's only a mil or so, but if it won't whack down, well, then I'm going to have to, build it up from like right back here and have it as a high spot. But, a uniform high spot, if you know what I mean. Okay, same here, got layers here. And the best idea too is to not actually rub through to the metal if you can help it. Well, it doesn't matter too much on this stage because we're going to go over it again with more putty. But when you're sort of finishing the shape, you know, getting it towards primer, you want to avoid actually rubbing through the metal. Like when you get it to there, when you can see the metal starting to show through, if you can stop there, that's good. Because, you know, anywhere you hit metal, you're going to have a high spot. Okay? Like the putty is always going to rub away around the metal. And you said your metal's always going to be a high spot. I mean, there's, you know, I mean, when you get to the edge, you know, like if you're puttying up to another nice flat metal surface, well, then it's sort of unavoidable. You know, you're going to hit the metal anyway, but just sort of, yeah, try and not rub through to the metal, like, in places. There's another spot I've whacked with hammer. It was high, but yeah, now it's too low. I've got to fill over it again now, but yeah. And yeah, as I said, I'll get it all the right shape with the file. And then I'll putty over the low spots, and I'll go over it again with a file just slightly, but it won't, like when you do your refills, try not to rub off what's already the right shape. So this is already pretty close to being the right shape. So you know, when I refill that, I'll try and just rub that down. I'll probably leave it like a 1/2 mil high even, okay? And then stop with the 40 grit there. And then I go to the 80 grit, and then I get the sander. But even with the sander, you know, you keep it moving, you still work diagonally and try not to lose the shape that you've created with the file. So, yeah. Hope that makes sense to somebody. Yeah, if you're just beginning this sort of thing, I mean, I've been puttying for a long time. But as I said, I'm no professional, but I'd like to think I'm getting pretty reasonable at it by now. As I said, I've been doing it for years and years. So, yeah, we're getting onto the top. So, anyway, we'll leave it at that. And yeah, we've got our, as I said, been over the roof. I got it panel beaded. It's all, yeah, pretty much within a mil or so. It's all getting pretty close now. So yeah, I got no worries about puttying over all that. As I said, I won't just putty this area, I'll putty the whole thing, you know, because as I said, it's been manipulated, worked. Yeah. You see there actually. So you get that's another thing too. You're going over it with the sander. You know, it'll show you high and low spots. I mean, I can feel that anyway, but yeah, so I'll knock that bit up a little bit and then go over it again with the sander. Yeah, it's a little bit high still just there, a little bit high just there. Yeah. The rest of it's pretty reasonable. So yeah, I'll give it a couple more taps before I put putty on it. And, anyway, hook in now and try to finish. I'll finish as much as I can tonight. Won't be doing it tomorrow. I'll have the 14 here tomorrow. Time to do the rack and pinion. Alright, thanks for watching, and yeah, hopefully we'll catch you again. Bye.